Hello there and welcome back to the channel. Today we are viewing Stellar Visions Oracle Cards, your guide to astrological and mythic power. 53 card deck and guidebook. This was created by Stephanie Gailing and illustrated by Sosha Davis. Discover what's written in the stars. What does it mean if your Mercury is in the 5th house? And should you be nervous about that upcoming retrograde? Stellar Visions explains all these things and more so you can develop your oracular intuition while furthering your knowledge of astrology. This captivating kit includes 53 enchantingly illustrated oracle cards to use alone or with a tarot deck, and an insightful 128-page guidebook that shows how to use the cards for oracular guidance and astrological insights. 128 pages. Ooh, we know how I like a chunky guidebook. So this deck was $34.99 Canadian. So let's check this out. We got a standard box with a nice little bit of foiling on the front. Very subtle, very chill. Like that. Okay, basic box, but that is okay. We don't need anything crazy wild. I mean, I love me my magnetic boxes, you know that, but, you know, I can't have them all the time. So this is a nice sized book. And oh my goodness, these cards are huge. But let's get into the guidebook. Okay, let's see. All right. All right, this is a very nice guidebook, you guys. This is really good. Nice introduction. Shuffling oracle cards. This is important yet very personal process. Some people like to mix the deck, separate the cards into piles, join them back together. Some like to do a bridge shuffle. If you can bridge shuffle these cards, tag me in the video. I want to see it. These are the biggest cards I've ever seen besides the Lover's Tarot. And that video will be coming eventually too. I just have to pull it out of its coffers. I'm currently reorganizing bookcases for all of these books and decks. So I'm getting a little more organized, but I digress. The cards is an oracle. All right, types of readings. So that's always good, especially for a deck like this. This is a very unique deck. So it does have its own layouts here, which is good. I like that the book is full color. I like me some full color. Really, it works for me because I'm more of a visual person. So having a color guidebook helps me a lot. Okay, and how to do Tarot Plus Oracle spreads. If you're doing a tarot spread and want an additional dimension of insight or another level of clarity, consider weaving one or several oracle cards into your readings. Okay. For astrological insights here, understanding your chart, that's important, because with these, I think that would be pretty important. Astrology of the moment. All right, and then we break down these oracle cards. In this section, you'll find insights for the 53 Stellar Visions Oracle cards, and they are arranged by astrological category and designated by a symbol. Okay, so we have planets, asteroids, zodiac signs, houses, chart points, aspect, and events. Okay. And then, of course, we go into each individual card. The sun, radiance, its inspirations, its meaning, and its astrology. So this is nice. This is a good, complete book. There's a lot in here. She even included some affirmations, stellar reflection questions, some journaling in there. I love, love, love that. Having an affirmation that would be attached to a card. That's really cool, because sometimes we're like, I need an affirmation. What do I need to focus on right now? And these cards will, boop, give it to you right there. I love that. That's great. What a nice little add-in to all of these beautiful cards. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Okay. And we included the eclipse in there, which I like. And these would also be handy for incorporated into a lot of spell work and things like that too, if that's something you're interested in. And then we've got a nice glossary in the back here. Some more resources if you need them. This deck actually came out in 2023. So it's a fairly new deck. It's only a couple years old. But I am quite impressed with this. So let's see what the cards are like. Can I shuffle them? Ooh, I'm a little nervous. Okay. Oh, these babies are big. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, these are a good heavy card. Good heavyweight card because of their size. Nice heavy material. Yes, thank you. Do not give me a gigantic card like this and put it on the flimsiest paper on earth. Oh, I'm just gonna shuffle them upside right for you so you can see. Oh, and these are these textured? Interesting, okay. Oh, I think that one was just what it was. All right. Yes, the colors on these are actually very cool. I like the different upper corner symbolisms to help you remember what category they belong in. Really like that. It's quite neat. All right. These are difficult to shuffle. These are not a set of cards that you can just woo and you're good to go. Before using this deck, I would really do a lot of shuffling, a lot of moving around to use it properly. Otherwise, like a lot of these cards would be like, you can see how they're clumping together like this. So you're going to get this deck, shuffle it really good, give it some exercise before you use it. So let's see. Look at the back of these. Look at that. You get the full zodiac wheel. Love that. That is really pretty. And it's designed, you can do reversals. So that's cool. So what do we get? What do we got? What's we gonna draw out of this deck today? Ooh, such big boys. All right. The 7th house, relationships. All right, so let's see how easy this guidebook is to get through. Okay. Because these should all be, I believe they were all in the beginning. Yes, okay. So we have our symbol, houses. Okay, so the 7th house. So we need to get into houses. Where's the houses? Houses. All right, that was nice and quick. The 7th house. Relationships. Be a friend. Invest in a relationship. Know thyself by knowing another. Be clear with your commitments. An important relationship is around the corner. To discover it, clarify what you want it to yield. All the while, invest some time nurturing an existing alliance. I really like this. This is really good. I won't go into dragging on time, but on the astrology side of this, as the 7th house governs our alliances, it is here we find our partners, friends, and clients, as well as the qualities we seek in our relationships with them. Often referred to as the house of marriage, it also reflects to whom and what we make commitments. Additionally, it's the house traditionally associated with open enemies, those who act in opposition to us. There is a natural connection between the 7th house and the descendant, with the latter usually being the entry point to the former. And the affirmation is, I am committed to who and what I cherish. And its journaling prompt is, what's one of my most treasured relationships and why? So that's really nice. I really like these. These are probably going to be a permanent add-in to my personal collection. I really like these. These are going to get kept. These are fun. I love a unique deck like this. This deck, for an Oracle deck, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. The only reason it's not a higher rating is these cards are huge. For an experienced shuffler, they're okay, but for anybody with smaller hands or less experience, they'd have a really hard time. But the guidebook is good. Everything is laid out really, really nice. She did an amazing job with this. This is really great. The illustrations by Sosha, beautiful. I would actually say go out and buy this deck. If you want to learn more about astrology and your zodiacs and all of that good stuff, this is a great tool to dive into that. Something fun and unique and different to do. And, you know, if you end up not really using these much, these would fit beautifully in little frames and put, you know, on your collage wall, you know, like they're really, really pretty. They could be used as gift cards, you know, all kinds of things if you were, you know, decided this wasn't the deck for you. But I think even adding in times and things like that to a tarot reading, you know, to clarify certain questions and stuff with this could be really neat and really add into your readings as well if you are somebody that reads for others. Yes, yes. So yeah, thank you so much for coming. Would love it if you could poke some buttons for me. Still trying to gather followers and all that good stuff as usual. Yeah, so may your path be lit with starlight and your spirits stay wild, friends. And I hope you had a good time today. And I appreciate you being here. You have a fabulous day. Bye-bye.